Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Recipe for Reality.
We're back
We're back
again. We were
again.
just here, but
You
you don't
just
know
saw us.
that.
You don't know that. Even though we're wearing the same clothes as the last video, you can probably figure out that after our live stream Tuesday
We
night,
should have
we recorded
changed.
this. No, it's more
Nah, it
fun
was
this
too
way
much
because
work,
now people just think we just sat here for like 5 days doing
which we
nothing but
did.
just sitting talking, which would not be out of the norm for me and Zach. Um, Welcome to our BrantSteele simulation. This is obviously inspired by Rob Has a Podcast, who does his own pop culture BrantSteele with Mike Bloom. They did I believe it was a Survivor one this year, or maybe they did Big Brother as well. We did take some inspiration in the casting. I mean, when you see this cast, you will not be surprised that some names are there. But we did include some of our own names that weren't on his, and then we left off certain names of his. Like I didn't put any Succession characters in this because I didn't watch it, and I think it would
I
be unfair.
also did not watch it.
Which I want to, but it's like I feel like it would be unfair to like
Mhm.
be like, yo, Tom Wom's games when I have no stock. All these people I do know at least to talk about. But let's do a quick cast reveal. Let's let you know first what BrantSteele is all about. So this is a simulation site where you can simulate your own Survivor and Big Brother seasons using real players or any players you want, which is kind of fun. And it simulates a Big Brother season for you. You go week by week. It gives you events. It gives you drama, all that stuff.
And it doesn't just need to be Big Brother. It can be Big Brother. It can be Survivor. It can
Could be
be the
Games.
Hunger Games.
Yeah,
It can be
that's
whatever
right.
you want it to be. And it is, you can either settle all of like the settings right away, and you can do it yourself to kind of like plan out how you want the beginning of the season to look to people, or you can do what we're doing and just fully randomize it with like no thought put to it.
No, and the season we are using to model it after is Big Brother 21, which is a little controversial. It's
Little
the season with
controversial.
Mickey and Tommy and Holly. But it was the best format to fit these 16 players in without like battle. We didn't want Battle of the Blocks in here. We didn't want a twin twist. We just wanted it to be clean and simple. Maybe a battle back with the camp comeback, which we'll see in a little bit. But it's time to reveal our cast, Zach. So starting off, these are figures of 2023, the most important notable figures. And there was an animated movie that until Barbenheimer weekend dominated the box office. He's a character you and I both love. It is Mario. Mario is the first cast.
Good old Chris Pratt
Yeah,
himself.
yeah.
It's a
Quick.
me,
Any
Mario.
quick? We'll give like quick, brief, like 10-second cast assessment. What do you think of this cast?
Mario's a little too eager, thinks he knows a little too much. So I
Mm.
think that he does have the absolute ability to ruin his own game.
Uh-huh.
However, given the fact that he is so well known and notable, people might be drawn to him kind of right off the bat, and I do think that might give him a leg up. No pre-gaming probably, but in a cast like this, it's sort of like every man for themselves. You know what I mean?
Love it, love it. Let's hope he finds some shrooms in that Big Brother house. All right, next we have a big change of pace for Bachelor Nation, for better or worse, I guess, if you follow current events. It is Gary the Bachelor, the Golden Bachelor. He's on the season. Zach, any thoughts?
What's happening
What?
with the Golden Bachelor?
No, I mean they got married and all, but apparently there's like a news thing that was like, oh, he actually did date someone after his wife died. He's,
Oh,
whatever. All the drama.
okay.
But no, I mean,
It's
look at that
fine. Look at
face.
how wholesome Gary is. I think Gary is going to fit into maybe the Jerry. He might be the Jerry of it all. Kind of
Jerry.
put
Oh,
to the
Jerry. Yeah.
yeah, put to
Jerry.
the underestimated, kind of put to the side, and only finally going out final three.
There you go.
Maybe we'll see some Jerry run from Gary.
It was a big year for meme culture, but be careful. This guy's going to shake things up in this house. It is Grimace.
Oh my God, Dylan!
Oh no!
Oh my God,
Dylan!
Dylan! Be careful! Be careful!
Okay, Zach, we are Grimace proof. He's retired from doing his mischievous stuff here. What are your thoughts on Grimace entering the Big Brother house today?
Everybody needs to be careful with Grimace. I don't know if they know what they're getting themselves into. I mean, if listen, I love ice cream as much as the next person, but if this guy handed me a shake, I would run the other way. And I think I don't think I'm the only one who has that opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think I'm the only
Yes,
person.
and for those who don't know the meme, I mean, go on TikTok and just search Grimace Shake. It is
Or don't.
It's
Or
worth
don't.
spending. I spent a good 3 hours a night looking at Grimace Shake videos back when it was big, so I highly recommend it. Next, moving on. Speaking of sweet treats, we got Mr. Willy Wonka is in the house. Zach, I'm not calling him a sweet treat. I'm saying he makes them. No, our friend Maya would agree. He's a sweet treat himself.
Good old Timmy Willie. Good old Timmy Willie
Oh,
here.
yikes.
You know what? Listen, I have not seen I have not seen the new Willy Wonka. I've heard good things, primarily from you, Dylan. I've heard that it's good.
I like it.
It was not on your was it on your top 10, or was it an honorable mention?
It was not in my top 10 of the year, but it was, it was close.
So I think that Willie's kind of be one of those people that everyone wants in the house. He's very good at cooking. Always has something on hand to kind of make you feel better.
He's the Felicia of the house. He's
a good shoulder to cry on.
Mr. B's finest cabinet.
Maybe he will be underestimated. Maybe I'm underestimating him. Who knows?
There we go. Moving on, he released a pretty polarizing memoir this year. We have Prince Harry in the house this year. What are your thoughts on Prince Harry, Zach?
Wow, it's pretty ironic that his name is Harry, because look at that head. Listen,
maybe more like baldy. But,
yeah,
it's starting to go. I think the hairiness is losing. Anyway.
Listen, royalty doesn't mean anything in the game of Big Brother. It just really, what it means is you gotta become a peasant real quick, because everyone's equal when they're on the block.
Yeah, it's like Anthony Scaramucci on Celebrity Big Brother. You gotta have a politician to shake things up, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of shaking things up, this player ended up taking the biggest deal in baseball to join the Los Angeles Dodgers, much to every other team's dismay. It is the greatest pitcher in baseball right now, Shohei Ohtani, who went from the Angels to the Dodgers for, I believe, like $700 million or some shit like that. I don't know, but now he's a Dodger, and he's going to be dodging the block here in Big Brother. What are your thoughts on Shohei Ohtani? Ohtani.
This is the first time I've heard of Shohei.
Wow.
And therefore, I hope it's not the last.
He's like the Babe Ruth of this generation, because he's a pitcher who also is a home run leader. So he's like the home run. Yeah, so he's like kind of bringing back that old school style of baseball. So that'll be very fun. Another meme culture. All we have to do is shrug here. Kevin James is in the Big Brother house. What are your thoughts on Kevin James, Zach?
Okay. I think that speaks for itself.
Yeah. Speaking of actors, it was a tough year for the actors and the writers, and it could not be any tougher for the person who said she was going to carry on her show, even though the writers are striking. And then a week later, the writers stopped striking, and she had some words. Drew Barrymore going to be on the Big Brother house. Thoughts on Drew Barrymore?
Apologies only get you so far when you play the game. So my hope for Drew is that she thinks very carefully about her decisions and what she does, because it could be the difference between winning the game or being evicted.
Mm-hmm. So Cocaine Bear ended up winning Rob Has a Podcast's BrantSteele, so I didn't want to put her back in a simulation. She's had enough. She's not a Suri. She don't want to play again. But she does have a friend, another bear who made headlines this year, the Magic Kingdom bear that they found in Adventureland. They found a bear in the Magic Kingdom, and they didn't know what to do with it, so they put it in the Big Brother house, Zach.
I mean,
how do you think Magic Kingdom bear is going to fare today?
Well, listen, I think this is really the best case of expect the unexpected. What do you do? How do you solve a problem like Disney Bear? Well, of course you just put him in the house. You hope that he won't come out. Here's the thing: will he be aching to like and raring and roaring to get right out, or is he does he like his new home? Is it magical enough?
Do you think he teams up with Grimace, or do you think they have like a rivalry?
I think him and Grimace probably. I think they probably have a rivalry. We'll find out, though.
All right. And then, as always, we like to put on a player from this past season. Because we're doing a Big Brother simulation, we're going to put a Big Brother player on who, Zach, I gave the option to Zach. I said, who do you want to see return most? Who got the shortest end of the stick? And he said Luke. And I said, he can't pick Luke.
That is not what I said.
I'm kidding.
No.
He said Riley, who I like Riley. Riley, obviously, a very short-lived showman, both before and after the show ended. Ended up being the second boot of the season after Kirsten, or third if you count Zach's favorite player, Luke. But if you
stop saying that,
I'm kidding. But Riley gone too soon. One of the only women to win HOH next to Bowie Jane and Felicia that season, and ends up being
pretty crazy.
Player. Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on Riley going into the season of Big Brother?
Obviously,
she was your pick of most robbed and most likely to return, or most wanting to return.
I would love to see Riley again, and therefore she was the easiest pick. I think that Riley in a different cast in a different season, maybe with different people, and maybe not winning first HOH, things play out a little differently for her, and also maybe in a season that isn't entirely inhabited by a mother-son duo that nobody knows about. That's definitely a fair advantage. No one should ever have any qualms about it or any problems with it.
Wow. Well,
you can see I'm rolling my eyes. Maybe she'll do better.
Yeah, well, I mean, you did say duos, and sadly, we do have a little bit of a Big Brother 13 thing going on. We have three duos
What?
entering the Big Brother house. There was a duo that dominated the box office this week. It blew things up with all shades of pink. It is Barbenheimer coming into the house. They are playing separately. They are not twin twisting. They are going to play as two entities: Oppenheimer, J. Robert Oppenheimer, the historical figure, and Barbie, the even more important historical figure,
It's
are
true.
going to be playing in the Big Brother house. Where do you think these two are going to lie? Do you think they're going to work together against each other? You think the house is
I
gonna target
think
them as a tandem thing?
Barbie's gonna care a lot, and Oppenheimer is gonna not give a shit at all.
Mm,
Because
interesting.
that to me is exactly what the box office was like.
Mm.
People were like, "I can't believe this is happening," and Barbie was like, "We're excited," and Oppenheimer was like, "What?"
Yeah,
And I
but they
think
both
that
made
that's
a
kind
shit
of what
ton
we're
of
gonna
money.
see. Dylan, are you Team Barbin or are you Team Heimer?
Barbin or Barbie or yeah,
No,
in the movies.
Barbin
In the
or
movies,
Heimer.
I was Team Heimer, but in the Big Brother house, I think Barbie fares better. But we'll see. Maybe Oppenheimer will be dropping bombs in the bathroom, if you know what I mean,
Oh
having to
my
get
god.
Mimi to bring out the spray and spray it down. But Mimi won't be in the Big Brother house. She's seen the last of the game. But who has seen the last of these two? It is The Last of Us. Joel and Ellie
Ah.
are in the house. Zach, I know you're very, very big fans of these two. This duo. How are you feeling about these two?
Listen, I think I don't know if they're my winner pick necessarily. If you've watched the show, you know you should not mess with Joel. And Ellie has her own. You push her far enough, she'll go to the ends of the earth to make sure that you regret it. So I think socially, Joel and Ellie Joel might struggle a little bit, but it's good. I think that he and Ellie will work well together. Ellie will probably kind of keep him along as long as she can, and then it's really, it's either got to be a hole in one or something different from there, Dylan, if you know what I mean.
There we go. And last but not least, we
I
need a
don't think
great
you do.
showmance. And I'm not talking about Grimace and Drew Barrymore. I'm talking about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelsey, the football player from the Chiefs who won the Super Bowl this year, and his girlfriend. Just kidding.
Yeah, that's it. That's what everyone knows them for.
No, Taylor Swift, the biggest artist of all time, of the time, and then her boyfriend Travis Kelsey, who is also a Kansas City Chief and a tight end. In more ways than one. Zach, I'm kidding.
Jesus,
I'm just trying to
you're
make as
you're
many funny
spicy
jokes.
today.
Hey,
You are
listen,
spicy.
I'm drinking my Fanta strawberry. They were sold out of the Grimace shake, so I'm feeling very spicy today.
Fanta
But what
strawberry.
do you think of the Taylor and Travis combo? Or do
Listen,
you have
Dylan.
faith in them?
I mean, Dylan, you and I know Taylor personally, of course.
Yeah, yeah, we're best friends.
She was in the
She's gonna be
same
late for the
town.
stream. She'll be on in
She
15
she
minutes.
was in the same town as us over the summer, which by
She
the
was.
degrees of separation means we are best friends.
Yes,
So
that's true. I forgot.
obviously, I do have to have a little faith in Taylor. She told me a little bit of her strategy going in, how to utilize Travis. And Travis is just kind of along for the ride. He said Taylor wants in, so I'm gonna do it. They won't take only one of us. They'll only do us together. Which you know
Mm,
what, and knowing the track record, Travis comes out on top and he wins the whole season. It'll
mm.
be crazy.
Is this BrantSteele or is this Dr. Will and Janelle? Does she vote him out,
I
or do
think
you think
it's
they stick together?
I think it's Dr. Will and Janelle. If I'm honest with
Ooh,
you,
all right. But who snipes who? That's going to be the question. So
this is
that
her
is your
breakup song.
cast.
This is her breakup song for
There you
Travis
go. So
Kelsey.
there's the cast. Now we're gonna make official winner predictions, as we always do. I've got to go with, of all the people here, I think there's someone who could sit on the block a lot, but I feel like they could get some good respect from the jury at the end. It's the person who's just happy to be there. It's Kevin James. That's going to be my winner pick. I think he'll just, I think he'll be a block potato. I think
Yeah,
they'll keep putting
I
him on the
gotta
block,
agree with you.
but he'll just kind of sit there, and I don't think people are going to see him coming. So that's going to be my winner pick. But Zach, who's your winner pick?
Listen, I am a Last of Us fanboy through and through. I'm picking Ellie. I don't care.
All right, Ellie.
Do I think she's got longevity? Who the hell knows?
Ooh, strawberry fan
But
is
I
weird. Sorry. I've never had it before, and I was like, you know what? It looked intriguing, and I needed some sugar to keep me through this. There you go. Ellie and Kevin James are winner picks here. As we get into this first round of Big Brother, we're gonna make audience decisions only, which means like if there's an audience vote, we're gonna vote because like we're the audience, we're enjoying this, right? But there's your cast: Barbie, Drew Barrymore, Ellie Williams, Gary Turner, Grimace, J. Robert Oppenheimer, Joel Miller, Kevin James, Magic Kingdom Bear, Mario, Prince Harry, Riley Smedley, Shohei Ohtani, Taylor Swift, Travis Kelsey, and Willy Wonka. Let's get to this first week, Zach. You excited?
I'm very ready for
Let's
this.
see what relationships are going on. We know some are going. Oh, Oppenheimer and Ellie feeling a small bond with one another. All right.
Oh, it's so funny when you read it out loud.
The athletes are beefing here though. Travis feels slight dislike toward Otani.
I can't say I'm shocked if I'm honest.
Yeah, no.
I can't say I'm shocked.
A little bit of trouble.
That's how it starts. That's how the story
Joel
starts.
and Ellie,
Dylan.
they're feeling slight dislike toward what? Maybe it's a ruse. Maybe they don't want people to know they're working together.
That's how the story starts for Joel and Ellie. They don't like one another.
Grimace and Gary also not getting along here.
The G's, man.
Gary had the Grimace shake, and it gave him a pretty bad stomach ache. So maybe they're not gonna gel here. Wonka and Taylor also not.
There's a lot of dislike. Very much like Big Brother 21.
It is very much like Big Brother 21. Then we also have Mario and Oppenheimer also disliking. So Oppenheimer is gelling with Ellie, but can't be bothered with Mario. Maybe Mario's trying to rub in his face that he did out.
Is that Prince Harry and Ellie having a good time together? Please tell me that
they're bonding.
That's crazy.
Having a slight bond. And so are Drew Barrymore and Taylor Swift. And so are the Magic Kingdom Bear and Ellie. There's a lot of relationships to get through. We also have, you know what? I'm going to get rid of this just so you can see the full picture. There we go.
Yeah, that's
Riley and Kevin have a slight bond. So there we go. Look at those poses though. Like you got Riley and then Kevin next to her. That's great. But let's get to this first HOH. All right. So this is they got to vote for camp director. I forgot this is like
I did.
Someone's gonna get David in right now. So 5 contestants want to be camp director. Ellie's like, I want to run this shit. Oppenheimer also wants to run this shit. He wants to drop some bombs. Magic Kingdom Bear just stumbled into the conversation, it seems. Mario wants a power up. Willy Wonka wants to be the controller of his own destiny. Barbie gonna give Wonka a vote. Drew Barrymore gonna go Oppenheimer. Good. Ellie going Mario.
Ellie goes for Mario. That's so strange.
Magic Kingdom Bear. All right. Grimace voting Ellie. Oppenheimer voting Wonka. Joel voting Mario. So Mario and Wonka, the 2 leaders here. And Ellie has another vote. So Ellie, Wonka, and Mario. Magic Kingdom Bear going Mario. Wonka, Oppenheimer gets a vote. Wonka and Magic Kingdom Bear. Taylor Swift goes Mario. What does Travis Kelce do? Oppenheimer and Ellie. So it's a tie between Mario and Wonka. So they will randomly choose one. So Mario is the camp director. He's the Jackson Mickey of the season.
Now, Dylan, if you'll remember, this does fall directly in line with my immediate way of thinking about Mario. This all factors in exactly how I thought it would.
Okay, so Mario has to banish 4 house guests. Now, as we know from Big Brother 21, the 4 house guests will play in a competition and the loser will go home. So he's putting people on the block. Is he going to be racist about it, though? We'll find out. Sorry, that's the last time I'll reference Jackson Mickey. Grimace is banished.
There he goes.
He's going. The 80s nostalgia properties going after one another here. Prince Harry is banished. Not the
Maybe he can find the rest of his hair.
Yeah. Oppenheimer is banished, and Travis Kelce is banished.
All right.
He's going after the dudes. Barbie is looking at her counterpart as Taylor Swift is also looking at hers as they go into banishment. Of these 4, who do you think ends up being the first boot here, going home and becoming the first member of our camp comeback?
I think I'm gonna go with Travis. I think I'm gonna go with Travis Kelce. I think kind of what I said, where he was here to vibe. He was here because they wouldn't just take Taylor or him.
There we go. I'm thinking Grimace loses this challenge, unfortunately. We'll
hope it's out. Not Grimace.
All right. Oppenheimer and Harry. Okay, so we were right. The bottom 2 are Grimace and Kelce. So these 2 are back in the house. Oppenheimer's safe. Prince Harry's safe. They're the Jessica Milagros of the house. Now,
Milagros.
Find out. Grimace is safe. Oh, you were right. Travis Kelce.
Goodbye, Travis.
Is eliminated from the game.
But not
Taylor
for long.
is not going to cry about it, though, because he will be back. Mario, as camp director, does not compete, but chooses the pairs for this HOH. Gary and Oppenheimer. Both old souls there. Drew and Riley. Kevin and Taylor. Shohei and Wonka. Barbie and Ellie. Magic Kingdom Bear and Prince Harry. Grimace and Joel. And Oppenheimer will win
very
the first
good.
HOH. So going from banishment to becoming the first HOH, Oppenheimer is going to be here. This is another twist. Oh, God.
I forgot that.
Are informed.
Big Brother 21 was wild.
Over the next 3 weeks, I mean, look at the side here.
This is all in week 1.
Week 1. So Travis Kelce, as far as they know, is out. Like, he's not coming back, but we know he's coming back.
We know that's not true.
5 people will compete each week. So the Nightmare comp is going to be Joel, Mario, Riley, Shohei, and Willie. The Chaos comp makes a lot of sense looking at this group. Ellie, and then all the chaos.
So much chaos.
Drew, Grimace, Oppenheimer, and the Magic Kingdom Bear. The Panic comp is Barbie, Gary, Kevin, Harry, and Taylor. So let's get to this nightmare comp. So this stinks. Riley wins her nightmare power, so she's starting off strong again this season. This power
that's
can
right.
force
It's these
the
powers
HOH
things.
to make 2 new nominations for the first 6 nomination ceremonies.
Interesting. Very
So that's
good.
pretty big. Who won this one on the season? Do you remember? 22 or 21?
I forget everything about 21.
I think it was maybe Christy. Oh, okay. Wow. All right, we're already getting some spicy stuff here. Oppenheimer nominated Riley and Wonka, but Riley already used.
She said, "I will not go
both
up
of them
on
are
the
safe.
block."
Oppenheimer is getting Cody Nixon right now, where he has to make 2 new nominations in his first HOH week. A very disastrous HOH.
A difficult HOH, if I'm honest.
He dropped the ball. Yeah. So here we go. Oppenheimer has to make 2 new nominations. Who's he going to nominate? the two who were banished with him.
Wow.
Grimace and Prince Harry.
Listen, from an HOH standpoint, it's pretty easy, right? They were banished. This just makes us. In fact, I don't understand why he didn't just do this from the very beginning. It probably would have saved him a whole lot of grief. And now he's got to repair some bonds with Riley and Wonka, and I think that's going to be difficult.
Yeah. So we still have a veto to get to. So here's who's getting drawn for the veto. Riley's getting drawn for the veto. She's a big player this week.
She's in charge this week
with my winner pick, Kevin and Gary. So here we go. And Kevin wins a veto. That's good. Now, do you think he uses it to save either Grimace or Prince Harry?
No, I think it's a little too risky this first week. It would be in Kevin's best interest probably not to use it. Now, does he use it? It's too early to tell.
He uses it on Harry.
On
Harry, and Oppenheimer is going to attempt a backdoor on Joel, which means the final nominations here are Grimace and Joel.
I think it's time for Joel. I think it's time for Grimace to go home.
Right, but now keep in mind they could come back.
It's true.
And when you drink that Grimace shake, it always comes back to bite you. So
when you drink that Grimace shake.
Let's see some events that are going on in the house. So I don't know why these are the ones that are hidden. Kevin's impressing the rest of the house. Of course he is.
A really good call, Dylan. A really good call on the Kevin pick.
Thank you. Gary and Prince Harry. Gary and Harry bond slightly. And it looks like they form an alliance with Kevin James, also with Ellie and Prince Harry and Shohei. So Prince Harry got off the block. Kevin saved him. So Kevin saved him. They bonded. They brought in Ellie. Harry brought in Gary, and then they also have Otani. Now it's only a 5 loyalty, which means like they're still middle of the road. They're still testing.
Listen, it's week 1. It's week 1.
Do you want to name this? Do you want to name this alliance?
Yeah, we'll call this the Prince and the Paupers.
Prince and the Paupers. All right.
Yeah,
so Prince Harry kind of being the spearhead there. All right. Okay. So here are the eviction votes. Here we go. Barbie votes to evict Joel. Drew votes to evict Joel. It's 2 votes Joel. Ellie.
Wow, she said, "Fuck you."
I think she just wants to play her own game, and she feels like he's holding her back.
You know what? I get it.
Joel. All right. Are we going to see a unanimous vote? No, Kevin going for Grimace. Okay, and Kevin has that alliance. Now, Kevin not voting with his alliance here. Ellie and Gary went for Joel.
Could be a rogue vote. Oh.
And we're at 4-3 now. And we're back at Joel. So Harry has gone for
5-3. Okay.
Riley going Joel 6-3. Ooh,
okay, we're back on Grimace.
I think we have 2 votes left, maybe. Oh, okay. So there's 1 vote left.
Oh, we saw
it. And Willie will go with Joel. So it is going to be a 7-5 vote. Joel is evicted, but there is a
the twist.
That's the
twist.
House guests are informed that the first 4 eliminated players will not leave the house. They will remain as a part of camp comeback, and then after the 4th eviction, one of them will win a game by comp. So we do technically still have Joel and Travis, 2 really big threats
to the game.
I mean, they're doing a good job, but Oppenheimer, man, disastrous first week. Had to put up Riley and Willie and Harry and Grimace and Joel. 5 people he had to put up. Not good.
You know what? Not a great first week for the Oppenheimer.
At a Frenchie. I think Oppenheimer is out this week. I don't know.
We could see that, but it all depends. If they know he's coming back, I mean, I'd wait. I would wait a little bit.
Wait till week 5, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Let's see some alliances. We still just have the one.
The Prince and the Paupers, yeah.
And, all right, Shohei is feeling medium bond toward Kevin. All right, so they're bonding separately. So it's all these people in the alliance are bonding with one another. Mutual medium bond. Oh, Mario and Kevin. Kevin's bonding with a lot of people. Barbie and Kevin.
Way to go,
Grimace and Kevin. Kevin and Ellie. Wow.
Kevin's the player right now, my friend.
Kevin and Drew.
Wow.
Honestly, this could come back to bite him though. He's playing a Tyler Crispin game. Kevin and Gary. Kevin. Kevin
He's
is
just
everywhere.
chilling in the. Listen, he's just chilling on the corner. He's not trying to make.
From a nominee to the HOH.
Whoa!
Grimace.
From banished.
From banished to winning his way back to getting on the block after a twist to then getting off the block in a
7 to 5. 7 to 5. 7 to 5.
I mean, he was one vote away from a tie, guys. Whacktivity. Oh, Oppenheimer winning the chaos power. This only means that he gets to reshuffle the veto draw. So this is probably the most powerful of the three.
All right.
But Oppenheimer winning another comp, coming out as a comp beast, but they don't know it, right? Grimace. We knew it. Grimace and Magic Kingdom Bear would be
Gary and Magic Kingdom Bear.
I feel like Gary's a pawn. I feel like his alliance was like go.
I think so.
I think Magic Kingdom Bear Grimace is just done. Too much chaos for one house. He needs him out.
He misses the kingdom. He misses Magic Kingdom, and can you blame him?
So Oppenheimer, Harry, and Barbie are playing, and Oppenheimer doesn't reshuffle.
He does not use it.
So Barbie and Oppenheimer are both playing. So if Oppenheimer is the backdoor plan, there's a case to be made where Barbie would save him. But here we go. Magic. Ooh.
Wow. So Gary is now sitting in a very precarious spot.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's sitting there kind of like.
Yeah, so Magic Kingdom Bear won the POV, which means Grimace is not going to get his plan seen through unless Gary was his plan overall. Do you think he's going to put another alliance member of the Prince of the Paupers with Gary, or do you think he's going to find another? Gary's going to find a way. I think
he might find another target. Well, let's find out.
See. Oh, it is a backdoor. I called. Wow. And we remember they bonded the first week, but
Oppenheimer. Wow.
J. Robert Oppenheimer and Gary Turner are on the block, the two old souls. We'll see. I'm not feeling good for Oppenheimer right now.
I don't think it's looking good for him. Let's find out what happens throughout the week, though.
Yeah, let's see some events. All right, they find something in common. They're both old. It has a lasting impact. Oppenheimer gains some popularity. Does this mean with the viewers or does this mean with the house? Let's hope with the house. And then the alliance. Prince Harry's a little stronger, but Ellie doesn't want in. Ellie's like, I'm out.
Look at what she's doing, Dylan. Look at what she's doing.
She gets one. With Oppenheimer, who got on the block. Magic Kingdom Bear, who just got off the block. Interesting. What do you want to call this alliance?
I'm calling it. Gosh. Okay, we got four
Barbie,
strong
Drew
women.
Barrymore, Ellie,
we got four strong women, a bear,
Riley,
and the bomb guy. Let's
bombshell.
Let's call it the bombshells, man. Let's call it the freaking bombshell.
Because Magic Kingdom Bear. I mean, I haven't studied the genitalia. It could be a woman as well.
Let's call it the bear shells. The bear shells.
Bear shells. Okay.
We'll call it that.
Like J Bear Shell. All right, here we go. Eviction. We're always going to see the first two votes off the bat. So Barbie voting Gary. Drew voting Gary. So this new alliance might be helping out.
Wow.
This
is crazy.
Yeah, Ellie voting Gary. So Ellie jumped ship.
Hopped off and
made
said,
a new alliance and said, I'm out with the Prince of the Paupers. Wow, Prince of the Paupers. Kevin, as a Prince of the Pauper, makes sense. He's going for Oppenheimer. That made sense. Magic Kingdom Bear, also going Gary there. Magic Kingdom Bear's got his or her paws in a lot of
the Magic Kingdom Bear is feeling explosive.
Yeah. She's doing the Grimace shake. That's what happened.
Mario
going Oppenheimer. Right? He's just threatened by that box office. Harry going Oppenheimer. That makes sense. He's in the Prince of the Paupers. He's keeping his Gary.
We're seeing obvious.
All right, and Riley going Gary. So the alliances are really coming to play. It's a very split house.
Wow,
this is a split house. It's the Prince of the Paupers versus the bear shells. That's amazing.
Let's see what we got.
Oh, we got a tie. And who's going to break the vote? Wonka.
Oh, Wonka again. Wonka again breaking the tie.
The vote is 6-5. Gary has been flipped on the house. Ellie did that, man.
Wow.
Ellie flipped the house against Gary.
My girl.
And
that's my girl.
Scooped up the comp beast Oppenheimer in her path.
That's my girl.
Big week for Ellie.
That's my girl.
Big week for Ellie and big week for the Magic Kingdom Bear, I'll say. So Gary's going to join Camp Comeback with Joel and Travis. I mean, 3 big threats, I'd say. Gary's a social threat. I mean, this is pretty big, pretty huge.
Huge threats.
All right. Let's see some alliances. See if these Prince and Paupers and Bear Shells are staying together. They are.
And they're stronger than ever now.
Oh, Gary. Oh, that's right. Gary's there for Camp Comeback. So Gary's still there. So Gary's still cultivating the relationships. He's just not.
Oh, but Kevin is not feeling the same way as them.
Not as much. He's at a loyalty 5. Everyone else has 6. Listen, this new alliance, the Bear Shells, is at a 5 too, but they're just brand new. But they all voted together, so that's big.
It's true.
All right. Oh, Kevin and Grimace.
Kevin and
Shohei. I mean,
Shohei.
these Kevin bonds are really growing. Medium bond there,
Yeah, it doesn't really
medium
matter.
bond,
Okay,
medium
yeah.
bond. So yeah, they're all bonded with one another. Small
Kevin.
bond to Drew.
Kevin's
Oh,
really trying to.
okay.
Kevin's trying to.
Yeah, so
Kevin's
no
trying to kind
dislike.
of.
Everyone's getting along.
Kevin's trying to put himself back in. Wow.
Comp beast.
J. Robert Oppenheimer.
Well, Oppenheimer, he's a copy. Hey, he's one of the smartest men alive. Listen, he went through a lot. The government tried to blame the
It's
bomb
true.
on him. He had all this emotional turmoil, this PTSD. It's coming. He's using it as his vigor to win this competition. Who do you think he's going to nominate?
I think we're probably seeing a Grimace nomination this week for sure.
For sure. Maybe. I mean, he's in an alliance with
Prince
Riley.
Harry again.
Yeah, it might be Grimace and Prince Harry, or even Kevin, even though Kevin's well acquainted. He is in that alliance. We'll see if the Prince and the Paupers gets someone nominated there. Okay, so Power Veto can now turn into a diamond Power Veto for the next 4 competitions, and Barbie wins the Panic Power. So Barbie getting some stock. Barbie's been a little quiet so far.
Good to be with Barbie right now.
Taylor's also been very quiet. I feel like Taylor's playing a very
she's tired, man. She plays like millions upon billions of sold out houses at this, or sold out houses to millions and billions of people. Like she's got to, she's recharging.
Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, so Oppenheimer going for Prince Harry, which we expected, but Riley, who is a member of the Bear Shells.
It is frozen on my screen.
It is frozen on your screen.
And you are freezing a little bit as well.
Okay, it's my Wi-Fi. We'll see.
Okay, we're good. We're good. It is kicked back in.
We're good here. You can see it.
We are good. We're ready to go.
All right, we're rolling. I can narrate it as well. I mean, it'll be frozen a little bit, but yeah, Riley, a little surprising considering they are in the Bear Shells together. But
I think he might be planning for a pawn, but also might be planning to make sure that the house, that the group votes how he wants them to. They're not going to get rid of Riley.
Well, and remember, he did try to get Riley out before, but Riley used the power. That was on his HOH. Yeah. So maybe he's just doing it as a ruse to the rest of the house to say, hey, I'm going to put you up again, but it's because the house thinks I hate you, but really we're working together.
100%.
So here we go. You see these? It's all working.
Yeah, I can see everything's working.
All right, so the veto. Wonka's playing the veto. Harry gets house gets choice and chooses everyone's favorite Kevin. Could be a little bit telling for their alliance.
Yeah, could be.
Riley draws Taylor. Taylor's going to have to play this week. Taylor and Wonka been a little quiet, but he does not use the chaos power, so he shouldn't. It's his HOH. All right, and Wonka finally coming to play.
All right, we're gonna have to see some sort of. Are we gonna see a move, or are we gonna just kind of see like a playing it safe?
I feel like Wonka's the type who's not going to piss anyone off. I think he's going to keep it safe, and they're going to vote out Harry. I think it's going to be a very clean week. But if they were smart, they could probably take out Riley because she is a big physical threat. Well, we'll see. She does not use the panic power. Oh, but he does use the power veto on Harry. This is big. So he might have been catching on to the Bear Shells, and maybe he wants to get one of them out for sure. He looks like he's in the Prince and Paupers adjacent. But he's getting payback.
It's the back door.
So
it's
got
gotta
out
be
one ally, and he's keeping Riley on the block to ensure Grimace goes home. Wow,
it's got to be the back door.
Grimace. Damn, he threw that shake in the dumpster, man.
As he should. Right. As he should.
Let's see what events are going on. Is there animosity? Oh, okay. So we have a minor disagreement now. Oppenheimer and Kevin James.
Finally, some stuff from Kevin. All right, you can only play a good game for so long before
Riley has a meltdown. That veto ceremony shook her, and she's never made it to week 3, so she doesn't know.
It's true. This is new for her.
Yes, she's very anxious. My Wi-Fi looks like it's going again, but I hope I'm okay. Travis loses some popularity. So people are just like, I hope you don't come back, man. You're kind of boring. Even though I love Travis Kelce, he's not very boring. All right. Ooh, alliance. Ooh.
Oh, it dissolves. That's
dissolves,
not great,
but there is another alliance coming. So let's see if this is another formation of that. Okay,
we
so
want to see and
Ellie,
Grimace.
Okay, this is big. I think Riley's meltdown has caused Ellie to get a little weary. And Ellie takes Drew and says, let's start something else. They go to Grimace and they say, listen, we want to keep you, Grimace. And let's get Taylor, because Taylor's a free agent. Because Travis is losing popularity. They need to scoop up.
True. They got to make sure that, especially if he's gone. They've been hanging out together. They don't know how much longer they have.
So is Ellie going to turn on Riley like she turned on Joel?
She might, man. She's ruthless.
Wow.
She's ruthless.
Ellie is the player of the season right now. All right, so Barbie is going right. Wow, Riley's meltdown must have caused the whole house to turn on her. Because Barbie, who was also in an alliance with Riley. So the Bear Shells was a 1-week thing. I guess, to get out.
Oh,
Gary in the
we
back.
didn't name this. We didn't name this new one.
Oh yeah, let's name this new alliance. What do we got for
What's
it?
a really good Taylor Swift song?
The Anti-Hero, or I don't know,
Yeah, or
Midnights.
yeah, the Midnights. We're gonna go the Midnights because of the
Midnights.
track, because of the Grimace Shake.
Yeah, I mean the Grimace Shake. Yeah,
The Midnight Mistakes.
Midnight Mistakes. Ooh, but Riley made a midnight mistake. She turned the whole
It's
house
true,
against
and
her. Let's see
now
if they
we've
keep
got
going.
2 votes,
3
3
votes,
votes,
4 votes. Is this a
4
unanimous
votes,
vote for Riley?
5
Wow,
votes, 6 votes,
Riley
7, and
shot
a
herself in the foot. A
in a
unanimous
unanimous
vote.
vote.
What do you think this meltdown was, Zach? Did she
You know
drink a
what?
Grimace Shake?
I think this is Dylan, the firsthand work of a Grimace Shake.
Shake up, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, dude, I thought Riley was playing great. She was in alliance, and all of a sudden she has a blow up, and then her alliance dissolves.
Listen.
And
Her
Grimace is now in a power position.
Her placement is better than it ever. Her placement is better than the last season she played.
That is true. Well, maybe not. She might end up in the same exact placement.
Oh no, that's
I don't know.
true.
All right, Camp Comeback
All
is
right,
happening.
we'll
Oh, she's
find
back! She's back!
Oh, is that what happened? It froze.
Oh, it froze? Oh no, where are you frozen on?
Okay, now it's there. It's there.
Right.
Wow.
She won the camp comeback. She pulled a cliff. She went out and she came right back around.
It's a revolving door. Door.
But now we officially say goodbye to Travis, to Joel, and to Gary. What are your thoughts on these first 3 evictees now that they are officially?
I have nothing to say. Sad. Goodbye. You were larger than the whole sky.
There you go. But Riley's back. So now the question is going to be, what game does Riley play? Does she try to get back with her alliance?
Or does she
go rogue? Or is she another revolving door boot? Let's see. You still feel good about your winner pick right now? You feel good about it?
About her. She's jumping ship a little too much. But you know what? As long as she's in a power, that's all that matters.
Yep, and I feel good about Kevin James. I think he's not in the majority, but everyone likes him. So let's see. Let's see some alliances here. We got the first one, which is the remaining Prince and Paupers. And then we got the Midnight Crew here, the Midnight Mistakes, right there. Let's see some relationships though. Oh, Kevin and Shohei really bonding here. Taylor
said, "I do not want Riley back."
Taylor is feeling a medium dislike toward Riley. Not good. Kevin feels a medium bond toward Barbie. Grimace bonding Kevin. Another bonding. Bonding is not a big deal here. Oh, okay. Ellie doesn't like Riley either. So Ellie and Taylor have fully turned on Riley. They can't be bothered with Riley.
And Kevin and Ellie, still a small bond. Bond.
So, okay, we're back to have-nots now. So Barbie wins this HOH. Big for Barbie. She's been playing very under the radar.
She's been quiet.
And she picks 4 have-nots. She picks Drew. She picks the Magic Kingdom Bear, Riley, and Shohei. How do you think the Magic Kingdom Bear fares in the have-not room?
I think they're fine. Everyone else in there with them is probably not doing so hot.
Do they? Well, according to the rules, the Magic Kingdom Bear cannot eat them, or they will be pulling a Jackson Mickey and breaking the slop rule. So hopefully,
it didn't matter on 21 too much.
But yeah, no, true. All right. Ooh, Barbie going for Drew and Wonka. Drew, a previous member of the Bear Shells before it split up, and Wonka, who made a big move last week to get out Riley.
True.
Could be just a pawn there to win a challenge. Maybe she needs some challenge threats. I don't know. Let's see who's playing in this veto though. Kevin, Ellie, and Shohei.
Wow, Drew draws house guest choice and chooses Ellie. Interesting.
Oh. But it is a redraw because Oppenheimer's going to use his power. So the redraw is now Riley, Harry, and Taylor. So Riley backdoor was the plan, then he ruined it. So let's see. Yeah, none of those players are playing again. This could be big. But Harry wins. Okay, so who does Harry use this veto here?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're trying to take a shot at the girls. If I'm honest with you,
at Riley,
that's what's going to happen. Yeah, maybe.
She does not use the panic power. Gotcha. But Harry is gonna. Okay, so Willie pulled off Harry last week, right, or 2 weeks ago?
He did.
Harry's using it on Willie. So who do you think Barbie puts up in?
I'm hoping it's not Ellie.
It's the Magic Kingdom Bear.
Oh, okay, cool. Maybe this is the end of the line for Magic Kingdom Bear.
Magic Kingdom Bear and Drew Barrymore. I'll go on the block. Who do you think goes home? You think there's a back door, or do you think they're just going to get out Drew? This feels like a very safe week for
I think this feels like a Drew. This feels more like a Drew.
Well, mind you, who's in the Midnight Madness or whatever? It's Drew, Ellie, Magic Kingdom Bear, and Grimace. So Grimace and Ellie are going to have to pick a side.
They're going to have to show some cards.
Who do you think they go with?
I think they probably go with Drew. Maybe they get rid of Drew to kind of move away from. Ooh,
we're fighting. Sorry, we're fighting.
We're finally fighting.
Grimace and Kevin have a fight. Grimace is going, and Kevin's going.
Oppenheimer and Taylor have a fight. They are really deciding. Yeah. They can't decide who's the bigger
saying,
star.
You're not a real movie. It's a concert film. And she's going, it's a real movie. And I don't know.
Grimace and Riley have found something in common, which is really nice. They both really nice.
Purple. The movie. Ellie's not.
This is not great. Ellie's not great for
popularity. I think because Ellie is in a tough position, right? Her 2 allies that she just
it's fine. I have faith
on the block, and her 4th alliance member of the Midnight Chaos crew, Midnight whatever, is fighting with Kevin.
I have faith that she can bounce back.
Yeah, I do too.
I have faith.
All right. Ellie and Grimace have decided to stay with Drew and go against the Magic Kingdom Bear. But Oppenheimer's going for Drew. Is this a split house? Let's see. No, Kevin's going for the Magic Kingdom Bear. All right. Mario's going Drew. Harry's going Bear. Riley's going Bear.
I think Drew. Even at this point,
this is the last 2 votes. So we have Taylor's vote and we have Wonka's vote.
Here goes Taylor for Magic Kingdom Bear.
Yeah. There we go.
I mean, listen, it was risky. You couldn't keep them around for too long. Sorry, Magic Kingdom Bear.
Magic Kingdom Bear.
Goodbye.
They couldn't cook. They didn't clean. It was not a good.
It was too much. Not enough of a give and take.
Yeah. So there we go. 4 boots in. Looking at week 5 here. Let's look at some alliances, how they rolled. Prince of the Paupers still hanging strong. Loyalty's at 6. Kevin James not feeling the loyalty as much though. He's at a 4.
And the Midnight Crew or the Midnight Mistakes are they're holding strong, which is good.
Mm-hmm. And Ellie is the most in on that alliance, so I hope that doesn't bite her in the butt.
All right.
Yep, strong bonding. Ooh, Taylor still doesn't like Riley.
She shouldn't.
Bonding,
okay. Oppenheimer and Ellie. Oppenheimer and Shohei and Grimace.
We're seeing some bonding.
Ooh, Oppenheimer and Taylor. Taylor's really not feeling a jive with anyone.
Yeah, Taylor's reputation is soaring, but the other's reputation in her eyes is faltering.
I can't stand you.
All right,
Ellie and Riley are just really not jiving anymore.
No, so Ellie and Taylor hate Riley.
As they
Taylor
should.
hates Oppenheimer.
No, they shouldn't.
Prince Harry winning HOH. This is big for the minority. So the minority, the 3 Prince and Paupers are going to breathe easy this week. Shohei and Kevin James should also be safe from this. He's putting Oppenheimer, Taylor, and Riley in the have-not room. That's dangerous. Because Taylor,
he said, "I really
Taylor
want
hates Riley. Taylor hates Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer.
Do you think this is calculated, Dylan, or is it just like happening? Yeah, it's got to be calculated.
Absolutely,
got to be.
Prince Harry don't mess around. All right. Oh, let's put up Oppenheimer and Mario. So neither of them are in any big alliances right now. They're kind of just the outside floaters. And he's saying, you know what? Floaters, grab a life vest. You might want to grab a life vest.
Maybe he's really trying to see who he can jive with, so who he can try and keep safe. I don't know. Maybe it's strategic,
or maybe he's just putting 2 pawns up because he has ulterior motives. Let's see. Shohei, Ellie, and Barbie are playing. We're using the house guest choice to get Ellie here.
Okay,
nice. And Barbie's gonna win. Okay, so does Barbie take her pal Oppenheimer off the block? Does she take Mario off the block, or does she keep it the same? Zach, what do you think?
I think it would behoove her not to keep it the same.
Yeah.
I think she's got it. I think this might be the first week.
She does not use the panic power, but she does use the veto on
crazy.
Mario. There is a backdoor in store, and who is getting the backdoor? Taylor! Wow. I can't believe it. So
wow.
They had beef, and now it's going to settle that beef. Maybe Taylor was like, put me up. Maybe she was Lawaning.
Taylor said, put me up. I want to see what happens.
Let's see some events out after this. Oh, Barbie and Ellie does not agree with that choice. Ellie's like, I don't know, Barbie. I think you made a bad decision.
A bad move.
Oppenheimer and Otani are having a fight. Oppenheimer's saying, well, I made this much money at the box office. You made $700 million in baseball. They're not the same thing. And then Taylor,
he just really doesn't want anyone to think that they're better than him.
Yeah, Taylor loses significant popularity, which is very rare for Taylor Swift. So Alliance 1. Kevin is gone. Kevin says, Prince and Paupers, Shohei, you're fighting with people.
Wow.
Prince Harry, you're the HOH. Well, fuck you.
Dylan, your pick. I mean, that's pretty big.
I mean, he's going rogue. Maybe it'll help. Ellie went rogue, your pick, and they're seemingly doing well.
Wow.
This
Okay.
is gonna be a close vote, I think. So Barbie's going Taylor, Drew's going Oppenheimer. Makes sense. Drew is in the midnight. What is it called? Midnight
The
Chaos.
midnight mistakes.
Midnight Mistakes. I keep forgetting
Midnight.
the second word. Midnight Mistakes. So Drew, Grimace, and Ellie should be voting Oppenheimer out here. It's the rest of the votes that are a little
It'll be
iffy.
Yeah.
Yep, there
Okay.
we go.
Yep.
Ellie, Grimace.
See Grimace
Yep.
voting
So
on
that's what we expect.
Oppenheimer.
That's the alliance. So now the rest of the house, are they going to follow suit with Barbie, who used the veto to get Taylor on the block,
I don't know,
or are they going to
man.
follow suit with the midnight mistakes?
Okay, Kevin's going Taylor.
Oh, it looks like the house is going Taylor. So the midnight mistakes. Riley somehow finding her way back in the majority. But Otani going Oppenheimer.
And I think
And Willie going
Wonka's
Taylor.
last vote.
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
Taylor.
Goodbye, Taylor.
Taylor's out in a 5-4 vote. A little surprising, considering her boyfriend's not even on the jury. She wasn't a threat.
She lost a lot of popularity.
Yeah, so she was fighting with people, not necessarily kissing ass, which I respect. But
Agreed.
it ultimately got her in trouble in this house, and it exposed the alliance, sadly, because Otani and the Midnight Mistakes, they showed their hand here. So I'm not sure here how it's going to fare. And the Midnight Mistakes have also taken the Midnights out of the mistakes. So
wow. So just the mistakes now.
Yeah, so Prince Harry and Oppenheimer and Barbie really being the big three in terms of comp wins. Let's see how this carries on. Alliances, what are we looking at? Prince and Paupers, still strong. And then, the Midnight Mistakes are down to only 3. And Grimace is wavering his loyalty here. Strong bonds. Oh, okay, so Prince Harry doesn't like Oppenheimer here. A little weird. I think Britain and America have a good bond, but who knows?
It's the war.
Yeah. Medium bond. Everyone's feeling bonded toward one another. That's great. Ellie still don't like Riley. and Kevin's not liking Riley now either.
Okay, maybe that'll become something new.
Neither is Oppenheimer.
And Oppenheimer.
Kevin and Ellie don't like Riley. I still think Riley's persona non grata. She's like the Cameron here. And Ellie is now HOH.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
Does Ellie go after Riley here?
I think we're seeing Riley on the block for sure. If not Riley on the block, I mean, come on, man. Come on.
That makes sense. Wonka has helped Riley out in the past. So Grimace, Oppenheimer, and Kevin going to play. Not the best veto draw for Ellie, but not the best one for Riley either.
Because they're still. I mean, they're in an alliance
Kevin doesn't
together,
like,
actually.
doesn't
So
like
they're okay. They're okay.
We get punishments here.
Very good.
Will be an alien doctor for 24 hours.
Oh, very good. Just like Mickey. Gross man.
This is an alien competition. Toss in space. Kevin will be yelled at by aliens for 24 hours. This is what happened to Brett, I believe, right?
Oh, no. This also means, I mean, Dylan, if you're looking, there's 4 and there's only 6 participants. So that leaves just Riley and who else? Riley and
Oppenheimer.
Oh my gosh.
So Grimace wins a punishment. It will be the BB Explorer. I don't know what that means. Ellie wins a trip to Hawaii. Good for her.
Very good.
No zombies
my favorite place. No zombies on Hawaii.
All right, who's gonna win, Zach? Is it Oppenheimer?
I think Riley is the more.
I think for the story, it needs to be Riley. She does.
Wow.
She wins the veto.
Wow.
And Oppenheimer winning $5,000.
Do you think he chose to take the $5,000?
Honestly, considering what the government did to him,
yeah,
probably.
I think so.
Yeah, they turned their back on him, and he said, you know what, I'm getting money. I need money. All right, so Barbie uses it so Riley can name the replacement. Huh.
Wow.
Oh, so Riley's going to get to choose a replacement herself. Barbie is saying, you know what, I want all the blood on your hands, girl. If you're safe, I want you to get the blood on your hands. So who do you think Riley puts up in her spot?
I think she probably puts up Drew, either Drew or maybe we see Grimace go up.
Ellie's HOH. She probably should put up Drew or Grimace. Let's see if she does it. She names she names Barbie as the replacement. So Barbie said, Riley, name the replacement, hoping to cause chaos.
Okay.
Riley said, okay,
get up there.
You. Oh my
Get
God.
Up there.
This season is chaotic.
I think
love
this.
I think
Barbie's a goner, man.
She's
you can't
going because
she can't just go up.
Now, for everyone else, they should probably keep that in because if Barbie's still here, Barbie and Riley are going after one another. But if not, I don't know. You can see it now, right?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure because I know it was a little delayed there. All right, cool. Let's see what events are going on now. Okay, not much. Just Otani bonded with people. All right,
Shohei is still here.
There you go. Yeah, he's kind of getting a purple edit. He's kind of getting purpled here, even though he chose to wears blue. So Barbie getting 2 votes off the bat from Ellie's alliance, which makes a little sense. They want to go with what the HOH wants, but Oppenheimer's going Wonka, Kevin's going Barbie, Mario's going Wonka. Harry's going Wonka. I think we have 2 votes left, right?
Just about.
Riley going Barbie. So it's up to Otani. What's Otani going to do? Going for Barbie. So Riley's plan worked. Riley was able to sway her detractors.
I mean,
I don't know if Ellie's happy with her HOH here.
Here's the thing. Not Barbie. Riley's got to win here, or she is everybody's target. She's going to be everybody's target. I mean, she just made the move of the season with that.
I wonder if some of them voted just to make Riley happy, so that if Riley wins HOH, they're not in their crossfires. Yeah. So Barbie's evicted by a vote of 5-3. Here we go. Let's see some alliances here. Yep, same old.
Same old. Wow, two really just big alliances.
Yeah, really not much else.
Strong.
Dislike still with Otani and with Harry and Oppenheimer. Riley and Ellie still beefing. Mutual medium bonds there. That alliance is getting stronger. Medium bonds. Oh, Kevin's still not liking Riley. Medium bonds. Still not liking Riley with Oppenheimer either. Okay, so everything's kind of as is. No big changes. But Drew pulling one out for the midnight.
The Midnight Mistakes.
I keep forgetting that name. I need to write it down. Drew here. So Ellie's safe. Grimace is safe.
Hopefully.
Taylor Riley's looking like the
She's got to be, man. She's got to be. She can't. They can't keep her here.
Oh my god.
Oh, we need to do this.
Okay, America will be voting for 3 house guests who will compete against one another. The winner will get immunity for the week. Oh, this is the thing that Nick got, right?
Yes.
The winner will get immunity.
No, Christy.
It was like Christy, Nick, and one other person. So and Tommy,
Mickey.
The winner will get immunity. The runner-up will receive a punishment. The loser will be the 3rd nominee. So we got to decide America's field trip, Zach. Who are we thinking for this first selection? Now, we don't want to screw anyone over because the thing is they will be a 3rd nominee. So I don't think we should put up anyone from the alliance, right? If we're rooting for Ellie, we shouldn't put up Ellie or Grimace.
I think
because that could sink Ellie's game.
I think we got to put up Wonka.
Yeah, let's put up some of the floaters. Wonka, do we want to put up Otani?
Yeah, I want to put Shohei in there.
Okay, and Mario? I feel like Mario's...
Yeah, I think that's right.
I think that's right. So let's let them have a chance to play. Show what you got, guys. Let's submit those votes.
Okay, there we go.
There we go. So Mario wins immunity for the week. He said, you know what? It's a me. It's immunity.
It's a me. It's immunity.
Wonka must wear a chicken costume.
And you know what? Yeah, this was Nick. Nick had the chicken costume on.
And then unfortunately, Shohei will be
automatically... Shohei has not been doing too much.
Shohei got to show up.
He do got to show up. He do be.
Okay, so Drew put up Grimace, her alliance member, and Oppenheimer. Now this could be a very big pawn play. Maybe she saw that Shohei was going up and said, you know what? I'm going to put up an alliance member to put up a ruse, and just kind of put up these big threats. I mean, Oppenheimer been a very visible player this season. I thought he was going to be the second boot, and he's still here. Weird that Riley's not up here. Maybe Riley's a backdoor alter motive.
I think we're going to be looking at a pretty easy week. Riley should be the nominee if she does not win.
If she doesn't win, now she is playing in the veto though, so their backdoor is not 100% certain. If she wins, it'll be interesting. Let's see. But Drew, so Drew's really powerful. Do you think she does backdoor Riley, or do you think she keeps it the same and just gets out? She would be
foolish to not backdoor Riley.
I agree. Yep, she's using it. Oh, she's backdooring Wonka.
What are we doing?
She's putting up Wonka probably because she doesn't like the floater. She's like, floaters, they scare me.
Floaters grab a life vest.
I can't do a good Drew voice. Yeah, I can't do a good Drew
floaters
voice. I got if I just like kind of
Wonka.
I don't know.
Wonka, you gotta grab a life vest.
So Grimace is still sitting as a pawn, which makes me a little nervous because I don't think he has the votes. But hopefully they listen to the HOH. Shohei is in the Prince of the Paupers alliance, but it's only really him and Harry. So I
think we could
Wonka
see Shohei go home, but I think it's probably Wonka.
And Wonka would be evicted in a chicken suit, which is never fun.
Chicken George, baby.
Chicken George. Shohei is impressing their house. So I think he's saying, you know what? I'm on the block because of a stupid twist that Zach and Dylan did. So I'm going to make the most out of it. But Oppenheimer, not much of a fan in the house. Maybe he had a reaction, but Wonka and Mario, the fight of the century. Mario says, I want the mushroom. And he goes, you get a chocolate. And they just didn't.
You get chocolate. You don't like my chocolate?
I don't think Mario likes his chocolate. I think
I don't blame him.
His little downer. It's an everlasting gob-stopping feud. All right. Oh, the Midnight Crew's out, and it looks like they've dropped Grimace and picked up Kevin James. So what is this new alliance called?
I think this is the what we got? We got King of the Hill, we got Last of Us, we got the Drew Barrymore show. Let's call it the is it King of the Hill? Kevin James?
King of Queens.
King of Queens.
The King of Queens.
King
Okay,
of
cool.
Queens.
King of Queens. I like that. So Grimace, maybe they are gonna vote out Grimace. Maybe the house is feeling like, you know what, we're just done with his terrorization here. Let's just get Grimace out.
Let's get him out.
Drew and Ellie just said, okay. Ellie has been great about going where
she's been very good. Very
she's
good.
My favorite player to watch this season. And now we're seeing. Oh, never mind. It looks like Wonka's getting the votes. But Kevin goes for Grimace. So maybe it's like a split vote thing where they're just trying to like.
They're trying to feel out.
Wonka gets another vote. Yeah, Wonka's gone. Yeah, Wonka 5-1 to 0. So Shohei doesn't get any votes, but Wonka is going on to 5-1.
Maybe Ellie's trying to throw a hanky vote. We don't know.
Maybe she's just pissed off at Grimace, and that's why she started the new alliance. But Kevin is the one who threw the hinky vote. So I'm very curious to see what happens here now that we're down to our final 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Final 9. I believe this is around. Maybe jury's already started.
I think jury started.
All right. So Tawny and Harry getting stronger by the day with the Prince of Paupers.
I don't know what their plan is.
I don't know. And then we got the King of Queens here. She got some bonds again. Dislike still, bond, dislike. These are the same dislikes we've seen. But now Kevin is feeling dislike toward Grimace. That's new. Kevin's just like, you know what? I don't like your shake anymore. What can I say? I just got to shrug at it.
I really don't like your shake.
Oh, but that's not a good time to dislike someone because Grimace will be the new HOH. Wow. Now, here's the thing. Kevin maybe hasn't told Grimace his dislike because it's not reciprocated. Grimace may still like Kevin. How do you think this goes? Because Grimace's alliance kind of fizzled out.
Well,
Grimace
so
is
I'm
kind of a free agent.
I'm wondering if Grimace knows that the alliance fizzled out, or if they kind of just like, walked away without him. Because they didn't vote him out. They could have just voted him out if they really, really wanted.
Do you think he's going to go for Riley? I mean, we've been saying for a while Riley should be the easy vote, but
I think he also might go for like a Mario. Now that there's no Wonka, I don't know. Yeah. We could see anything really at this point.
Let's see.
A lot of no easy trajectory, but we've got Oppenheimer and
Riley. So Riley is looking like a target. He's saying, "I don't want to give you a backdoor. You're going on the block right now." And Oppenheimer's saying, "I will beat her in a competition because he's the smartest man."
I will drop a bomb. Right.
Mario, Ellie, and Drew getting picked to play in the veto. Ellie hasn't played in a while, I don't think. Or maybe she has. I don't know.
No.
But she's winning.
But she's not going home.
And do you think she uses the veto or not? You think she's going to keep it the same?
I think she might take Oppenheimer off. She's not taking off Riley.
Yeah. She does not. So this is one of the first times, if at all, that the veto's not being used.
The power of veto, which is... I mean, lines really are being drawn.
And it's the biggest target of the house, and they're not even wasting the back door. Good job, Grimace. Grimace getting off pretty clean.
Way to go, Grimace. Way to go.
No milkshake residue on his hands. No blood.
No purple. Right.
Let's see. Oh, Drew and Ellie having a
relax,
fight.
girls.
I feel like this is a Tommy Christie thing. I feel like this could be just like a...
When you look at me,
you
can always
This is Felicia and Suri. They're still best friends, but they have their tiffs. You can look at me and see home. All right, Riley looking like she's getting all the votes here. Mario's going to vote for Oppenheimer. Okay. So Shohei Ohtani could tie it up. Oh, he does. The boys, Mario, Harry, and Ohtani say, nah, we're keeping Riley as a weapon. The Kings of Queens go for Riley, but the other guys say, nah. So now the question is, where does Grimace go?
I think Grimace votes out Riley at this point. He should.
Yeah. Oh, he voted out Oppenheimer. Wow. He said, I'm the only one causing chaos today.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Huge. Riley skates by on the skin of her teeth. I'm going to miss Oppenheimer. He brought a lot to this house. He really did.
J. Robert Oppenheimer. Who would have known?
Yeah, who would have known? Smartest man alive ends up being a pretty solid Big Brother player getting 9th place. But who's going to be the Courtney Wartenberger or the Derek X? 8th place. We're about to find out now. Here's our field. Let's go on to the alliances where everything's staying true. Prince Harry's getting more into Ohtani every day. He's really...
And Ohtani is kind of like, I'm
Dodgers
okay.
fan. feels an unbreakable relationship towards Shohei. Wow, I
And
think
Shohei
Harry,
is like, it's really
is this
okay.
a Zenki? Is this a Zenki situation?
I think it might be a Zenki.
Is
But,
Harry
like,
cuddling with Shohei? Like,
very,
hey,
very strange.
I
Like,
don't
no,
know.
just like Prince Harry, like, gotta lay off a little bit, my guy.
Yeah,
Gotta lay off.
hey,
You're
he's
coming
a
on
little
too
clingy.
strong.
He's got mommy issues, you know. All right. Medium just actually no, he's Diana's son, right? I don't remember who his mom is. I don't remember the lineage. Yeah, we still got dislike toward Riley. We still got dislike toward Grimace. And now Otani and Drew Barrymore not getting along.
All right.
I don't like baseball. Like, what can I say?
I really just don't like baseball.
You do it so much better than I do. Ellie winning the HOH, a prank
girl.
shot. This is the start of Prank
girl.
Week. We love Prank Week, and there is a twist coming up. 3 lowest scorers receive a pie punishment.
This is when they get the pies thrown at them.
Yep. So Drew's loving this. Drew's eating this up. The other two not as much. Here we go. Okay, America will be voting for one house guest to secretly be America's prankster. The house guest, head of household, will just name one nominee. The prankster names the other. Oh, this is what Nick got. This was Nick's thing. Nick was the prankster. All right, so decide which 3 house guests America will. Which of these house guests? So we get to decide the prankster who's going to be like the co-HOH to Ellie. Now, as Ellie fans, do we want to stick her with a Drew or Grimace help? Or
Kevin James? I think we got to give her Kevin James.
Yeah, my winner pick and your winner pick. Let's see how they run the house together. Okay, and they're in an alliance together, so I'm happy with that. All right, Ellie going for Riley. Oh, the Kings of Queens! How dare they?
But he says, "I have an opportunity." No
one knows he's the prankster either. It's secret. Right. So maybe he's thinking.
He says, "I have an opportunity to pin this.
I'm going to test my alliance here." And Ellie, maybe he's putting up Drew to make sure that Riley doesn't win the veto. I don't know. But Mario, Kevin, and okay, so Kevin's going to get to play in the veto too, which is big. All right, here we go. Drew wins it. All right, so Drew was a nominee, so Kevin now has to make a replacement. Who do you think he puts up alongside Riley?
I think he probably puts up Grimace.
Maybe. Let's see.
Or maybe
You're right. You were right.
I was right, yeah.
But he secretly did it. Just to throw everyone off. So Riley and Grimace are the final nominees. 2 big power players this season. Who do you think is the Corey Wurtenberger of the season? You think it's Grimace or do you think it's Riley?
I think it's got to be Riley, man. It's got to be.
I don't know, man. I think she might have the men around her finger, though. I think Harry, Mario, and Otani are digging the Riley.
It might be. It could be.
I think Mario is thinking that he's got a showmance at the end of this with her. I think he sees Princess Peach in her. I think he likes her.
I hate that.
He sees the blonde hair. Now, Grimace, Corey Wurtenberger, we know Grimace loves burgers. He works for McDonald's. So
Wurtenberger.
Let's see. Is he? Drew and Prince Harry having a fight. I just don't like the British either. I don't like it.
I really just don't like the British.
And then Kevin and Grimace have a minor disagreement. Grimace is saying, Kevin's going. All right.
What's happening to the alliance? Kevin leaves. Kevin said, "I tried something."
Kevin's like, "I'm the prankster." Kevin told Drew he was a prankster, and Drew was so upset that Kevin said, "You know what? I'm out. I don't want to deal with the drama." Drew's not mad, but
Drew's like, "Kevin, I can't believe you leave."
All right, so we're already a 1-1. Drew voting for Grimace, but Kevin going for Riley. It seems like I don't know what Drew's plan is right now this week. It seems like Riley's unanimous. Mario going Riley. Oh, so Riley doesn't have the men around her finger like I thought.
No.
Riley going out 4-1. Drew throwing a hinky vote. Maybe just sticking up for the girls. Maybe she's
looking to blame Kevin. Maybe she's looking to say like, I know it was you. I really do.
You did the rogue vote. I know. Yep. And then she's going to take it back a week later and apologize. All right. So Riley is 8th place. So we got our final 7 here. Drew Barrymore, Ellie Williams, Grimace, Kevin James, Mario, and Shohei Otani, and as well Prince Harry. So that's your final 7. Here we go. Alliances. Only 2, Drew and Ellie, Prince Harry and Shohei. Very duo-driven game.
Very duo-driven, but not it's not the duos you would have thought.
No, Joel and Ellie was no more. It's now Drew and Ellie nowadays. All right. We'll Unbreakable relationship. That is just still so good. Medium bonds, still dislike. medium mutual bond, medium dislike there. We knew that. Medium bonds now with Ellie and Harry. We haven't really seen that relationship flourish. So it's nice. Ellie's kind of
but not unbreakable, man. But not unbreakable. Shohei.
Ooh, okay,
I think we're gonna probably see Ellie and Drew on the block.
This was definitely hold on fright. This was definitely an endurance comp, and obviously we know the best player in baseball right now is going to be good in endurance comps. So Harry's going to be safe. Mario's probably safe. We're probably looking at Grimace being safe as well. I'm thinking we might see Grimace as a pawn, but I think he's going to go after the Kevin Jameses or the girls. I think is the most likely scenario. Drew now. Ooh, he's going after the other duo. This is a big heartbreaking moment for the fans, I think. Huge. Who've loved to watch Drew and Ellie play together. So the only person not playing in this video is Mario. Everyone else is playing. And Grimace. Oh, okay. Grimace is going to win. Now, here's the interesting thing. Drew, Grimace, they used to be an alliance, not anymore. Ellie and Grimace used to be an alliance.
I'm wondering if Ellie's relationships have been enough to keep her safe. I'm wondering.
I don't know. Do you think Grimace is going to use the veto?
I don't think so.
He does not. Yeah. So we're going to see this duo break up. We're all hoping Ellie survives, but is Drew making the best bonds? We'll see. Drew has been fighting a little bit. She doesn't like baseball, so she doesn't like Ohtani. She doesn't like who's the other one she doesn't like? Oh, Harry. So I don't think she's making as good bonds as Ellie. I don't think so. I think Ellie's the Casey Clark. I think Drew is the Angela. I think Drew is focused on one player. Ellie's trying to branch out a little bit more. Let's see.
Let's see the events.
Prince Harry and Ellie. Yes, they're really bonding a lot. But Harry's not.
but he loses popularity.
Yeah, so people are just kind of over the Britishness. Drew's leaving Ellie. She's like, I can't do this anymore. But Ellie doesn't care because Ellie takes the boys and says, "Listen, this HOH Ohtani, I'm not feeling him. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get everyone else in alliance, which is a little weird. So everyone but Drew and Ohtani. So here's the thing: she's looking short term. She's looking to survive this vote.
She wants to get out this week.
So these are the 4 votes she has. She's in alliance with all 4 of her votes.
We're
looking at a unanimous.
Should be unanimous.
Let's see. Yep, Drew.
Ellie, a big blindside for
Ellie
Shohei,
pulled that off, though. Ellie was like, hey, I'm going to rally the troops. Drew doesn't want to be in alliance with me anymore. Ellie went for the next best thing, and that is everyone else.
Way to go,
so Williams. Drew, 4-0, unanimous vote. Drew is out. We're at the final 6 here. Ellie Williams with Grimace.
A double eviction, though. We're at the double eviction.
So let's go fast. All right, here we go. We're not gonna analyze the week. Alliances are as is. Harry and Ohtani. So Harry's well covered all around, but it's a double eviction. Let's go quick. All right, double eviction. Ellie, head of household. Who do you think she nominates?
I think she's getting Shohei and maybe Kevin. The
problem is she's in alliance with everyone else. So she's got to literally be like, who wants to go on the block with him? Maybe Harry is going to try to fight for someone else.
Maybe neither of them. Maybe she doesn't nominate him. She lets him be a backdoor. But they all play in the veto. They all play in the veto at this point. Yeah.
No, Mario up there. Mario is in her new alliance, which we didn't name, but I'm just going to call Ellie and the boys.
I think that's good.
But Ellie and the boys, obviously probably short-term alliance maybe, because if Ohtani goes home, that's all who's left.
Right.
But let's see. The veto, it's going to be Grimace.
Grimace wins. Is he going to use Grimace uses. I don't think he uses it. I think they keep the noms the same.
He uses it on Mario, and we go Kevin. Ooh.
Are they?
Do you think
are they doing what Grimace? I think they are?
Do you think this is Grimace, giving a bone to Mario and building trust? Or do you think they're actually going after Kevin James? Or do you think it's just, I don't know. I think Ohtani's just the easy boot. Maybe Harry orchestrated this. Maybe Harry's like, I'm not letting my boy Ohtani go, so I'm going to try to convince Grimace to use it on Mario to get someone else on the block. And Ellie likes Harry, so Ellie said, I guess I can go Kevin. Well, let's see. I hope this is a straightforward Ohtani boot. I don't know. Let's see. Events. Ellie has a major meltdown during the commercial break during the commercial break of the double eviction. Ellie is melting down and Kevin is losing popularity. Maybe this is Judd from Big Brother 15 where he was in a good alliance, but they were just like, you know what, you're the biggest threat and it's double eviction. We got to get you out.
Poor Judd. I think this is it. Oh
no. It's Ohtani 2-1. Right, well, so Harry cannot vote out his buddy Ohtani. How is he going to explain that later to his alliance? I don't know, but his alliance stays true. Ohtani is out.
He's pandering to the jury. I mean, that's really what he's doing, right?
That's kind of like a new school double eviction we see where it's just kind of the easy vote off, Now we're at our alliance of 5. Though.
We're in final 5.
Ellie and the boys. But that is the alliance. So who in that alliance is at the top? Who's at the bottom? Right now, if we had to power rank these, I think Harry's
kind
of in danger.
I think Harry's probably at the bottom.
Because he just showed his cards that he was with
yeah,
Shohei. So I don't think people are going to trust him. Kevin's losing popularity. I think Mario and Grimace are running this game right now with Ellie.
I agree, which I don't love. Don't love that. I think Ellie might be okay.
I think so.
We'll see.
Because this HOH, a lot of other people got their blood on their hands. Like Harry showed his cards. Grimace and Mario showed their cards. They're all still aligned, though.
All right.
I don't know how you can do that, but okay. Yeah, mutual bonds.
Yeah,
medium bonds.
Lots of bonds.
No one dislikes one another. They're all bonded. Oh, Kevin doesn't really like Grimace though.
Okay,
he's just in an alliance with him. That's it. So Kevin and Grimace is the only crack in this alliance. I don't know. Ooh,
well, that's not great for.
But again, does Grimace know Kevin doesn't like him? I don't think so.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out.
Who do you think he puts up here?
I think he probably puts up.
He's saving Mario, but does he put up
probably
Ellie
puts up
and Kevin?
Harry? I think he puts up Harry and Kevin, maybe. Ellie and Harry. Okay.
So Kevin, he has no idea Kevin hates him. He's like,
not yet. Not yet. He goes, maybe
I like Kevin, and Kevin's like, fuck that guy. And Ellie and Harry have admittedly gotten a little close, and Harry did throw that vote at.
Who's the bigger threat, though? Probably Harry right now, right? To them,
because he's got Ohtani on that jury. And Ohtani loves him. Yeah, I think you got to get out Harry here, but Ellie has Drew, so I don't know. Mario. Okay, this is big. So Mario has the sole power to decide if Kevin James is going on the block. Because if he uses the veto, Kevin's the only other replacement. Do you think he uses it?
I think he might.
I think he might use it on Harry for some reason. No, he doesn't.
Oh, okay. All right, let's see.
Now the question is Mario and Kevin. Who do they go for? I think Kevin probably votes out Harry.
I think they probably go for Harry. I think they probably go for Harry.
Show some events. Kevin and Ellie are bonding. Okay, that's good. But Grimace and Kevin have a minor disagreement. It has a lasting impact. So I think Kevin and Grimace are beefing, and I think Mario is taking Grimace. So I think it's Mario and Grimace versus Kevin and Ellie, and then Prince Harry's in the middle. Let's see. Yep. Oh, we have another alliance forming between the two nominees.
But that's impossible. Why did that happen?
I mean, maybe just to be like, if you're on the jury, I'll vote for you. If you're on the jury, I'll vote for you. Which is smart. If Harry's going out, he's smart. Yep, Prince Harry's out in the 2-0 vote. Ellie working her magic, man. Ellie's got a jury vote now with Harry. That's huge. That is huge.
Enormous.
So Prince Harry has been evicted. There we go. Final four. Ellie, Grimace, Kevin, and Mario.
But Dylan, both our winner picks still huge.
I know, right?
Huge.
I know, that is huge. That is huge. All right.
Let's see
knowing this,
Chris. All right, alliances.
All right, they're still an alliance. It's like the cookout. They're
here. They're here still.
Bonds. We know
dislike.
Kevin has a dislike toward Grimace. Otherwise,
okay.
Mario and Ellie are buddies.
I mean, it's tough. It's tough right now. It's tough.
So we're looking at Kevin and Ellie versus Grimace and Mario, basically. So HOH is going to be huge here because we know Grimace can't play. So Mario has to win HOH. Otherwise, it's looking like him or Grimace are going home. All right. So now. I take back what I said though, because if Mario or Grimace win the HOH, it could still be good. But Ellie is safe. She's in the final three.
Right. But what happens now is that we know Kevin's not going up. But if one of the two of them win the V, actually, it would probably it doesn't really matter. Kevin needs to win
right
veto
now,
here.
Based on comps, I'd say Grimace is the favorite to win the veto right now. So maybe Kevin is like hitting that elliptical. He's like, I need to win this challenge, And as we assumed, Grimace and Mario are the block buddies here. Let's see who wins the luxury comp.
Kevin's not so upset anymore.
No, he's like, okay. All right. So here we go. Who's going to win the veto?
I think it's going to be Kevin. I think it's Kevin.
Oh, okay. So
you know what?
Ellie and Kevin making final three. I don't think she's going to backdoor Kevin at this point. There's no need. Both our winner picks making final three. Question is, though, does Kevin vote out Mario or Grimace? He hates Grimace, but does he see Grimace as a goat?
I think he votes out Grimace here.
Okay.
I think so.
I think so, too. So you're the final nominees and some events. Mario's impressing the house. He's building shit. He's fixing plumbing shit. Grimace has blown up the bathroom quite a bunch, so Mario's got to fix that with his handy dandy wrench. Kevin and Mario are bonding. It's close to the end of the game. We have those moments. Ellie and Kevin bond slightly. Kevin gains popularity, so he's back in good graces with everyone. I think this is going to be a straightforward. Yeah, Kevin's voting Grimace.
Gets out there.
So our robbed queen Grimace here in 4th place.
Wow.
Great game, I gotta say.
Great game, Grimace.
We thought he was going to be a flame out like Devin, Frenchie.
Revenge of the Shake, honestly.
Yeah, he's
Revenge
the cliff of the
Shake.
season. He's just the lovable old Grimace,
Wow.
making it to the end here in Final 4. But we are at the Final 3 now.
Dylan,
Ellie,
who would have thought?
Kevin, and Mario. Who would have thought? Said earlier Mario was going to overplay, and you said Ellie was going to win, and I said Kevin was going to win. So
we're going to find out right now.
We're going to find out right now. Who do you think is the favorite now to win this first part of the HOH? It's the endurance competition.
I think it's probably Mario or Ellie.
I'd say Mario for endurance, Ellie for part 2, and I think Ellie takes in part 3.
I hope so, man. I want that.
Let's see some alliances here. They're all aligned.
Oh, Kevin and Ellie.
Ellie is unbreakable now. All right. Is this a mistake? Is this a Tyler Casey thing where maybe she should be taking Mario? I don't know. But they feel bonded too. Maybe Kevin is going to backstab Ellie. Maybe this is Steve and Vanessa. I don't know. Kevin, medium bond toward Ellie.
Oh, small bonds?
Oh, but Mario doesn't like Ellie.
He's like, get out of my face,
so if Mario wins, this is bad for Ellie because Mario is looking like he's going to.
But if Kevin wins,
Ellie is going to take Kevin. So Kevin's in the final 2. It looks like because Ellie will take him, Mario's going to take him. If Kevin wins, though, he's going to have to make a tough decision.
A tough call.
And by that face and that posture, I don't think he wants to make a tough call here. But Kevin wins the endurance comp.
Wow, who would have thought? Okay. I wouldn't have.
And Mario wins the mental comp.
No.
Okay, so here's the big deal. If Mario wins, it's probably the end of the road for Ellie. If Kevin wins, it gets a little more complicated. But I still think Ellie would be okay. So this is really the make or break moment for Ellie.
All right, here we go.
Mario is the final HOH.
Oh, Dylan, no.
So
just click it.
Out.
Just click it.
We got to show some events.
Oh.
Mario leaves the alliance. Okay.
Well, why?
And he votes out Ellie. So Ellie is my heart breaks. She was playing the best game, man.
Wow. It's the Vanessa of the season.
She's the Vanessa of the season. But our final 2, and I honestly, when I made this prediction, it was mostly a joke because of the way he was looking in that photo, but he did the game I thought he was going to do. He played under the radar. He was everyone's friend. And at the end, he just had unbreakable bonds with both nominees. And Kevin has gotten here because no one wanted to get him out.
True.
Mario has gotten here because of comps, because he's fought. He's been kind of scrappy. Wow. I'm thinking Mario might have a little bit more fight in his jury speech, but does he have the resume to back it up? They haven't won a lot of comps, HOH and POV for Mario.
No,
only a POV for Kevin James. They've really been riding on the social games of their relationships and their bonds. Wow. I mean, comp beast Grimace and Ellie there were the 3rd and 4th place. They kind of rode the coattails of their allies. Who do you think has the edge here?
I got to say it. I think Kevin James has the edge. Yeah. I think we're looking at the king of the queens.
All right, let's find out. So, some jury questioning. Here's the jury. Let's kind of go through this really quick. Barbie, are we thinking? I think she would probably be a vote for Kevin James. Maybe.
I think Barbie might be a Mario vote. If I'm being honest with you, I think Willy Wonka is probably a Kevin James.
Oppenheimer I'm thinking is
Kevin James.
Riley,
I think
probably
Mario.
Yeah, and I think Drew probably Kevin. Otani, I think was more with Mario. Harry,
no. I think Otani's probably more Kevin. Harry is probably more Kevin. Grimace definitely more Mario. And I think Ellie breaks it with Kevin.
All right, so we're thinking about maybe like a 5-4 or 6-3.
Yeah, something close.
Oh,
7.
They just jumped right to it. 7-2. Kevin is the winner.
Wow.
I hate to say it, but I predicted a third
Big Brother winner. That's crazy, man.
And just so everyone knows, like I literally pressed go on this stream, so I had no idea what was going to happen.
He had no clue.
It honestly kind of sucks. I don't like to be right in this case because it made it predictable. But let's see how the votes shook up. You were right. Barbie was the Mario vote, and the other Mario vote was Grimace. So Grimace and Barbie turning up for Mario. Everyone else voting for Mr.
Decided for Kevin James.
James. Let's look at it here. We get to decide our fan favorite.
Can
we narrow it down to 3?
Yeah, you know what I want though. I think J. Robert Oppenheimer definitely hops up to the audience vote.
Yep.
And then in a crazy, I think it might be between Riley, J. Robert Oppenheimer, and Ellie.
Really, I feel like though the casuals really like Grimace. I feel like Grimace is the Cam of the season.
Maybe it's Riley, Grimace, and Ellie.
I don't know, but does Taylor Swift just win by her vote alone? You know?
No, she hasn't been.
Do we want to just let the simulator decide?
No, because then I'll be sad. Go ahead.
Let's say we're giving our prize to Ellie as the
Okay.
fan favorite because she did play the best game. She played a great game. But let's see who they want us to pick. Oh, it's Ellie!
Yeah!
BrantSteele is in full
Wow,
alignment.
man.
So let's just recap this season real quick. Kevin James standing there on his own. That is your boot order right there. Pretty solid. I mean, we took some big hits in terms of popular figures in the middle. There were Taylor Swift, Barbie, and Wonka back to back. Riley, a little underdog story. The fizzling out of Drew versus Ellie, and then Prince Harry and Otani, only for this final 2v2 to break out in the end. Yeah. Obviously, Camp Comeback, big for Riley. The Magic Kingdom Bear being that tragic pre-juror. Really cool week.
Magic Kingdom Bear and Taylor Swift really going in the pre-jury is pretty crazy. If we're being honest, Ellie Williams, I'm very proud of you. That's you on the screen, right? that's literally Ellie on the screen right there with my Last of Us Rain ambiance.
That's really quick. Okay, challenge wins. Ellie was at the top with 6 challenge wins. Grimace with 5. Grimace comp beast, baby. Drew Barrymore with 3, and then everyone else had 2 or 1. HOH wins. Ellie also on the top. POV wins. Drew, Ellie, and Grimace each share 2 apiece. Times nominated. Grimace and Riley sat on the block 5 times this season. 5 times. Oppenheimer and Willie also 4 times. It's pretty impressive. Well, who sat on the block only once? Kevin James only once.
And it was funny enough,
final HOH.
Travis Kelce doesn't sit on the block at all this season.
That's right. He's a blockbuster. But Kevin James sat on the block once. It was the final week. He played a Derek Levasseur game. He literally played a Derek Levasseur game. Did Derek also win 7-2?
No, he won. Oh, no, yeah. He won 7-2.
Yeah, so Kevin James playing a Derek Levasseur game. And Ellie is his Cody Calafiore. So Ellie is going to be on All-Stars someday. And we'll win that season by pre-gaming. So votes received here. Riley gets 17 votes against her all season. Robert Oppenheimer gets 13. And Grimace and Willie 8. Grimace for getting 8 votes against him and winning 5 comps. Just such a beast. Mario, no votes against Mario all season either. That's pretty impressive. You had 2 people who basically avoided the block a lot. Mario only getting no votes against him all season. Kevin James only getting 1 vote against him all season.
Same with Ellie. Kevin and it's the final decision.
Here was the popularity in terms of the tracker of popularity. I don't know. Let's see who ended up on the top. Yeah, so Ellie was kind of the top here. Let's start at the top. Obviously, Kevin, a big favorite early on. Otani, everyone was on the rise. Joel, really not very popular here. And then as the weeks went on, Oppenheimer was on the top for a while in terms of popularity. Then Grimace was rising in popularity. But it was really at the very end here, at the final HOH, Ellie overtook Grimace.
Huge.
So Ellie, not very popular here, but was popping up in those final days. Maybe she had a good online campaign from the fans. But
it was me. I was the online campaign.
Great. We get a voting chart if we want it, just so people can see it if they want it. Oh, this is a different tab. There's our voting chart, complete with all the information.
Wow, very well done. I do have to say.
BrantSteele is very good. I mean, they give us a voting chart and everything. That's pretty amazing. So that is it. Just to show you what, you re-simulate it. It's different every time you open it up. If you were to re-simulate it this time, let's see what comes out on top. Just to kind of prove that it's not that I didn't know the result. This season Oppenheimer wins against Gary. So that's just to show that it is random every time. Just for those people saying, "Oh, he knew that Kevin James was going to win."
Wow, listen, 5-4 on Oppenheimer versus Gary.
I like the turnout of our season, though. I thought it was very fun. Congratulations to Kevin James and Ellie, of course, for your big wins.
For huge wins.
Any thoughts on the season? A pretty great season.
Well done season. A pretty balanced season in terms of we're not just seeing one group kind of overtake the house at any point in time. We're seeing a huge fluctuation in
Ellie bouncing around from group to group.
Yeah, just her bouncing around. Kevin James really never being nominated until he absolutely had to be. A really fantastic game. Sad to see Travis Kelce go so early, but I told you at the beginning he was there for Taylor, not for himself. So I mean, maybe we'll see. Listen, maybe we'll see him on a first boot season at some point because when CBS definitely
maybe
does
he's the David. He's going to come back from All Stars because he was the first boot on 21.
God Almighty, that would be. I can't believe they did that. That
I
really is
can't.
something that they did.
What a wasted spot of
Dylan,
space.
Dylan, anyone you who's your personal MVP, right? Let's take away
I
the
mean, it's
winner
got to be.
and we'll take away Allie.
It's take out the win. Okay, it's got to be Kevin because I picked him and he proved me right, just like Taylor and Jag did. Otherwise, honestly, Prince Harry surprised me. He was in a dominant alliance week 1 and 2, but took some serious blows, but was able to reintegrate very nicely. He didn't come up with a win at the end, but he made the right bonds. The only problem is that he decided instead of voting with the House, he voted to save Otani when he knew he was going in the double, and I think that exposed him. I think if he doesn't vote for Otani or if he does vote for Otani, it's unanimous. I think he's able to hide better. So I think that was his one mistake, but otherwise he was playing a pretty good social game. Also, Grimace, gotta love the guy.
Yeah, Grimace was good. I gotta say, I underestimated Mario.
Mm-hmm.
I underestimated him. Thought he was going out way earlier than he was. He ended up really pulling through.
Yeah, runner up.
Great job. Great
He's
job,
the
Mario.
Big D of the season. So yeah, Big D, bad player. But this is not the last BrantSteele you'll see in this offseason. We're going to do a Survivor one. We did this Big Brother one. We're going to do a Survivor one next with actual Survivor players. What we're going to do is Zach and I are going to pick our 10 most heroic players of the new era and the 10 greatest villains of the new era. There are enough now seasons. There's 5 seasons, so we're going to get to see 20 people return again from any of those 5 seasons. And then we are going to, after we pick the cast, we're going to immediately simulate it there and then on the spot.
So we really won't know who wins.
Well, we won't know who wins here either. But yeah, like we won't even know who's playing.
Right, you'll have no room to call us out on anything.
Nope.
You'll watch it.
I do really feel bad because as the second Kevin James I saw was so well integrated, I was like, people are going to think I rigged it or I saw who was going to win. Because my other pick was Willy Wonka just based on who he was. But yeah, like I mean, Kevin James just seemed like, based on the cast photos, the biggest favorite. Zach, where else can they find you out there if they want to see you elsewhere?
At the places down here on Twitter, not X. Get fucked, Elon Musk. You can.
I almost put him in the simulator, but I didn't.
Yeah, it's better you didn't.
I put Harry instead. That was my political pick.
We announced it on hopefully the video that you came from, but you can find me not just on my socials and TikTok and all that, but you can find me here. You can find me on the Recipe for Reality, of course, but you can also find me on my new passion project show called What in the World, where I talk about and I analyze some really fantastic world building in some movies, TV shows, video games.
With an introduction by Dill Pickle.
With an introduction by Dill Pickle every single time.
Yes, our TCM, just because my ego will not allow me to.
We come to this place to love.
Oh my God, imagine. But yes, you can find me here at the Dill Pickle Movie Network on our podcast. I don't know if this episode's going to be on podcast just because it's very visual. So you guys,
visual.
You know, it's going to be a treat for the viewers on YouTube only. We're gonna, we give some satisfactory content on the podcast, but sometimes we just want to save it for you and your eyes only, and your ears, obviously, because if you just watch us without sound, I mean, you missed all the great bits in between. But yeah. Stay cool. Look up those Grimace TikToks. They're freaking hilarious.
They're very funny.
Any last thoughts, Zach?
This might not mean anything to anyone, but the day we're filming this, Matt Pat from Game Theory announced his retirement in March, and I'm very sad about it. Hoping that it paves the way for some new YouTubers, such as the Dill Pickle, and hope your New Year is all going well, everyone.
Yes. Happy New Year, everyone, and we will see you very soon with some more off-season content for Recipe for Reality.